These are 3 easy stretches that you can do to relieve tension in your neck caused by tight muscles. My name is Dr. Eric Broadworth, and I am a doctor of physical therapy in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I am the owner and physical therapist at Fuel Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. I'm going to go over today 3 stretches that you can do that are simple. You can do them anywhere, and especially this is great for if you work a desk job and you get really tight tension through the neck. What stretches can you do to relieve that tension? So we're going to go over them. The first stretch that we're going to do is going to target the upper trapezius muscle, which is this muscle that goes right here from the shoulder up through the neck. And so what you're going to do, you're simply going to bend your head to the side, and I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to grab under a chair. Now if you want, you could also put your arm behind your back. That's going to lock that shoulder in place. I'm then going to use my other hand and add a little bit of overpressure, just like so. And I'm going to feel a nice stretch right through here. Now, if the overpressure is too much, you can simply just bend your head. But if you like that little bit extra overpressure, you're just going to hold there. And we're going to hold that for 30 seconds. Hold, hold, hold. And then one little trick that you can do, you can simply push into this hand. So I'm going to move, push my head this way for another 10 seconds. And then relax into that stretch for another 30 seconds. And you can do that even 1 to 2 more times. That technique is called contract relax. That gets that muscle to just turn off, and then you can stretch into that muscle a little bit further, get a little further into that range of motion. So that's the first one for the upper trapezius. The next stretch we're going to do is going to target the levator scapula muscle, which goes from the top of the shoulder blade here, kind of that corner, up through the neck. This one has been known to cause a lot of headaches, and tension in the neck cause a lot of neck pain. So what you're going to do, again, we can lock that shoulder blade down by putting our arm behind us, or you could also grab onto the bottom of a chair. Either way, you can do this standing, sitting. I'm going to put my arm behind me, and you're going to look, if my left arm is behind me, I'm going to look down to my right pocket. So I'm looking down towards my right pocket here, and I'm feeling that stretch right through here. And same thing, I'm going to take this hand, and I'm going to add a little bit of overpressure, like so, to the back of the head. And I want to feel it go from the neck down to the shoulder blade. You can play with your rotation a little bit. Maybe you want to look a little more towards your pocket. Okay? You should not feel any pinching on this side of the neck. So towards the way that you're bending your neck and rotating, you shouldn't feel any pinching or tension there. Okay? You want to feel it on that opposite side. That tells us that we're getting into that muscle and we're really lengthening that muscle. So again, you want to hold this position for 30 seconds. And again, we can push up into our hand at the end of the 30 seconds for another 10 seconds. And you're just pushing lightly, doesn't have to be hard, to then activate that muscle. 10-second hold, and then relax further into the stretch. Hold the stretch for 30 seconds, and that is going to target your levator scapula muscle. The next muscle, the third and last muscle that we're going to target, is your sternocleidomastoid, or what we call your SCM. It goes right here from, this is called your mastoid process. It's kind of right by your ear there and your jaw, and it goes down the front of the neck towards your sternum, okay? And attaches also to the clavicle. So what you're going to do for this one can be a little bit tricky and confusing, but what we're going to do, we're going to look up towards the ceiling, okay? So if I'm stretching this muscle on my left side here, I'm going to side bend to the right. So I'm tilting my head to the right away, and then I'm going to look further up at the ceiling. So it's back, side, and up at the ceiling, and you should feel a nice stretch right through here. And again, we're going to hold that for 30 seconds to a minute. You really don't need to add any overpressure with this. You'll feel that. You can put your arm behind you again to lock that shoulder down a little more. And you're going to hold that 30 to 60 seconds. And then, again, I would do it on both sides, so make them equal. You're going to do the other side as well. those are the 3 stretches that you can do to help relieve tightness in your neck caused by muscle tension. Give those a try. Let me know what you think by commenting in the comments below, and if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.